should. I'm up on your mind, feeling pretty good. Don't stop it, bitch, you in my way. Thank you so much, oh wow, okay. Pop it, like I really should. I'm up on your mind, feeling pretty good. Don't stop it, bitch, you in my way. Thank you so much, oh wow, okay. Pop it, like I really should. I'm up on your mind, feeling pretty good. Don't stop it, bitch, you in my way. Thank you so much, oh wow, okay. Pop it, like I really should. I'm up on your mind, feeling pretty good. Don't stop it, bitch, you in my way. Thank you so much, oh wow, see me on your screen, sit back and watch, show you what I mean. Can't stop it, do-do-do-do-do, la-la-di-da, all because of you. So pop it, like I really should. I'm up on your mind, feeling pretty good. Don't stop it, bitch, you in my way. Thank you so much, oh wow, okay. I don't know, IDK. I don't know, it's really good. What you want me to be, I don't know.
Yeah, it hurts sometimes. It's all I got to say. Sick and tired of all the games that my head wants to play. Yeah, it hurts sometimes. Waking up this way. My mind is slipping away, now looking for an escape. Yeah. But the way that you look at me, I'm so lost that it's all I see. And those eyes are my therapy, takes me right out of the rain. And when life wants to fuck with me, yeah, there's no place I'd rather be. Cause your face is my remedy, makes me forget all the pain. When I can't see straight, when I can't see straight, when I can't see straight. And I can't see straight. Yeah, it's hard sometimes. It's all I got to say. Yeah, I feel like I'm suffocating. I never know what to say. Yeah.
Hello, 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 early night gang. How we doing? Welcome. Happy Saturday. Typical early Saturday stream, except maybe like a little bit later than I wanted to go. It's going to probably be a pretty short stream tonight. It's probably just going to be chill vibes, doing some power wash sim, trying to beat the Back to the Future stuff while doing some AMA. As we do, just a yap stream. Should be good. Kia, I hope you have a safe flight. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for dropping by to say hello at all. Hills, what's up? Nettles, Melanie, Jacob, Liz, welcome. Brookie, hello, hi. Kim, what's up? How we doing? Thank you so much to everyone joining. So nice to have you here early, bright and early. The sun's still up. Juby, what's up? How we doing? Ren, hello. Yes, I'm glad everyone survived last night's game as well, because thank goodness you're here. Oh my god, I like broke down some of the game after it like was done, after stream was over, to Morgan, because I was just like, what did I just do? What did I just experience? It was really fun. The sun is shining, the tank is clean. The tank is clean. Oh my god. Don't quote Finding Nemo around me. Don't do it. It will start a whole thing, I promise you. Hello, hi, welcome everybody. Hello, good to see you here. Happy weekend once more. If you didn't make it to last night's stream, oh my god. that game, whatever it was we played last night, oh my god, they just went insane the whole time. That was like, I don't know. People, it was so funny because we kept having British people come in and be like, oh yeah, no, this is just like accurate to everyday life in the UK. And I was like, that's amazing. Liz, thank you for the 30 stream streak. I appreciate that. The game was certainly a game. It was the game of all time for sure. I really enjoyed it. Like, there were so many aspects of it that were just so funny. There's definitely some like social commentary being said, but the absurdity, the surrealist humor in that game was so strange that like it kind of distracted from anything else going on. It was kind of good, again, that the puzzles were so brain off. The exploration in the game was incredibly brain off, and it just corralled you sort of like in a linear path to go to different places in the game. It was very good that that was the case, because at some point my brain just fully shut off. And I was just like, all right, fine, yeah, put on the on-bumper bowling. Like, let me get a strike every time, because I can't think beyond basic human functions at the moment. That game was insane. Beautiful, chaotic masterpiece. It really was. Ended up conking out during it, so I'll have to go back and watch the VOD. Liz, it's just unhinged. There were things in that. Like, I was prepping for a mild amount of unhingedness, just because I played the devs' other game, and I was like, they're not going to go that crazy, and they kind of didn't, because that other game that's on, like, Itch.io is truly absurd, but they went crazier than I thought they were going to go with the game. There was so many moments, obviously, no spoilers, but meat and cow, that's all I can say. The meat moment, the cow moment, everything beyond that, paled in comparison as far as psychic damage that it caused me. But every now and then a random one-liner in that game would just be so dry, I'd be like, oh my god, what is happening, dude? The raids were really doing extra duty, giving you a break to recover from the psychic damage, truly though. Also, Jacob, thank you for the 140 stream streak. I appreciate you a ton for that. Thank you so much. That is such a long time. What in the world? Like, truly, thank you so much. I know that I've been upping the amount of streams I've been doing, but the fact that I see anyone in triple digits at all in this community is really, really flattering. It's too soon to bring up the cow again. Yeah, let that cow rest also. Yo, Austin, what's good? Hello. Nye, welcome. Hey, anyone joining, just as a warning, a heads up, I'll be going over to a friend's tonight, so I probably will not be live very, very long. Probably super short stream tonight, so we're probably going to get things going here momentarily. But power wash vibes, just big chillin', just enjoying weekend energy. I could have just taken the afternoon off, but I truly just wanted to hang out with the community. Vibes have been astoundingly good recently. Like, I keep waiting for the other shoe to drop. I keep waiting for the floor to fall out from under me. Something weird. But everyone's been so awesome recently, so supportive of the streams. Just like, vibes have been so good. They've made me want to hang out. So thank you for being here. Xander, what's good? Hello, hi. Hope you have a great time with them. Thank you. Yeah, it's always good whenever we get some friend time. IRL stuff away from the screen, you know, it's always fun. Abby H, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Welcome. We're holding that floor in place. Well, I appreciate that. I really do. Hope you have fun with friends. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's been, you know, it's been a weird life recently where it's like I've been spending more time making content, more time streaming especially. Like my stream hours are way up the past like month and a half or so. But that said, it's just like I've been finding a better work-life balance behind the scenes. I've been doing a lot more to take care of my mental and everything like that, get good rest, etc. So even juggling, like I said, you know, voice acting and all the other stuff that I do. Redshift, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Alexis, what's up? How we doing? Good to see you here. Yes, it is early night gang tonight, and it's not going to be a long stream, but it's going to be good. I just, whoever can make it to streams these days, I haven't been, like, worried about view count, because I've just been like, man, whoever makes it to stream and hangs out rocks. It's, like, never been a bad vibe over the past, like, 2-3 months now, which is kind of crazy to think about. It's been a good run. I'm hanging on to the other shoe in case I see a politician in Minecraft. Throw the shoe at them. Anyway, chat, thank you so much for being here, joining me at an hour that's definitely an off hour for me. Good Lord. Normally at this time, Morgan and I are still out running errands or cleaning up the house or doing whatever else. So it's really nice to have people be like, yeah, Saturdays we like do the early chill. Tomorrow, heads up for anyone who doesn't know, tomorrow we are doing infomercial reactions. I'll bring up a whole bunch of infomercial compilations, random infomercials that I think of off the top of my head. Long Man Re-Education Center. That's what's going to happen tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be Long Man Re-Education Central. Here, live. It's going to be incredible. I'm very excited for it. If you've never seen Long Man, it is one of my favorite pieces of Japanese media of all time. American cartoons. American commercials need to take a page out of the book of the Japanese, because as someone who got to go visit Japan, I almost said visit Japan years ago, their commercial game is on a whole different level. We get some like weird ones every now and then. Thank you, Great Lady. Thank you for the big toot. We get some weird ones every now and then here in America, but holy shit, they're on a different level. And the narrative through thread in Long Man, the twist that you think you know where it's going, and then it just completely changes direction at some point into this like, oh my god, Quentin Tarantino could never, dude. It's just so impressive. I love Long Man. I can't wait. I cannot wait to just enjoy that. Chocolate Axe should be ashamed it's not Long Man. Honestly, yeah, here's the thing. Chocolate Axe is cliche. It's exactly what you expected from the Axe brand. However, Long Man, you think Long Man is going to be cliche as well and generic, and it subverts all expectations completely. It's awesome. I love it. It's narratively very sound. If we're gonna analyze it. Lurking to clean house. Thanks for the good edutainment. Yeah, Nye, listen. I hope that I'm some good yapping in the background for you. Anyone who does what you're doing right now, you have a stronger mind than me, because if I had to listen to myself in the background while I was trying to do something else, I would just be like, this dude's way too distracting. How annoying. Well, I hope that the house cleaning goes well. Thank you so much for being here. Enjoy the edutainment. Appreciate you a ton. Truly, Nye. It's been wonderful getting to know you. Yeah, Japanese are in Japan. Yeah, truly, yeah, take notes. Take notes. All right, chat. If you got good news, just because I got to get cooking here tonight, and I want to make sure that we have plenty of time to get some power wash done. I want to finish the Back to the Future levels. I really do. Because they also added other bonus levels to the main part of the game, so I want to do those as well. So if you have any good news, it doesn't have to be anything big, as long as it's something we can all comfortably enjoy together. Even if it's something small, but you take some joy out of it, please share it. Make sure you're congratulating each other. It's what we do here. That's how we do things. Please bring me your good news. And after I read a bunch of it, we'll do some power wash. We'll yap. We'll vibe. People can drift in and out as they please. It's the freaking weekend. Nothing matters, right? And then, like I said, tomorrow, infomercial stream will be really good. And, Then I'll be on my way to go do some IRL face-to-face socialization, which will be awesome. So, yeah, very excited for that. Flame Burb and Lard Martini, hello, hi. I was not kidding when I said it would be early, you're right. Good news, in about an hour, I'm taking my grandpa out to Dairy Queen. Enjoy, that's so cute, that's so fun. Oh my god, I hope that your grandpa loves that. That's very, very fun. Going for ice cream or like food? Also, yeah, I had to get going earlier tonight because I have real life plans. I've been watching older VODs in the mornings lately while I gamer vibe. I'm watching the Genshin Impact ones right now. Very cozy, like the 4 that I've done. I'm glad that you enjoy those, Brookie. I got my computer stuff for my new job. Let's go, Sad Scholar. Let's freaking go. Super happy for you. Got Taco Baco earlier. Oh my god, you're making me hungry, Xander. The one thing I love about hanging out on the weekend with friends is they're always down to order food and get a little treat, you know? Just ice cream? Ooh, enjoy. Enjoy.
55 months that you've been stuck with me.
Might end up being dinner. Oh my god. Also, thank you, Corey, for the 55 months. Oh my god. Yeah, you've been trapped here, really. I'm not stuck in here with you. You're stuck in here with me. Thank you so much, Corey. Yeah, that goes for the whole mod team, by the way. Not someone who's comfy going out a lot, but I'm going out tonight to hang with the fam and watch karaoke. Yo, Allison, have so much fun. I love karaoke. Good news, I went to my town's Pride event today, Flamebird. Burb, way to go. Have so much fun. Or I'm so glad that you had so much fun. I love that. We also have a weird time when we do Pride, so totally understandable for people who are outside of the typical Pride Month celebrations. I kind of like that some of the celebrations are staggered. It's neat. Gives me time to, like, recover from other things. Juba, what's up? Hello, hi. Nancy, hello. Good news, finally got to buy Halloween decorations for my first Halloween in my new house. That is awesome, Nancy. I love decorating. When Morgan and I first moved into this place, it was so fun decorating. Minty, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Good news, my boyfriend's cat, Bert, had a successful surgery. Since he didn't like his cone, he's a cute little onesie to stop him from getting at his stitches. That's a smart idea. I'm so glad that Bert's doing okay. Sally, hello, hi. Just popping in to pick up my streak, but I got a dip. All good, Sally. Take care. Yo, Kirby, what's up? Nice to see you here. It's so nice to see your name in chat. You are such a nice person. I hope that everyone who's sharing part of their weekend with me knows that I'm not trying to dip out early because of you. I was just sharing with the community that vibes, I don't know. I keep waiting for, like, the guillotine blade to drop. Like, something bad to happen because, like, things have been so good in the community recently. Vibes have been phenomenal. And I hope that other people feel that way, too. Good news, through looking up celebs with Tess, I found a movie from my childhood I've been trying to remember the name of for literal years. Liz, I just did that with a movie about a woman who horse dove. And I needed to share that cursed knowledge with my friends. It was about the woman who, like, was the, I think, longest horse diver, like, in, like, the, like, longest horse diving woman in the world. That's a weird sentence to say, but she, like, was the most famous horse diver. She continued to do it after she went blind. And I forgot the name of the movie, and I, like, looked it up the other day and shared it with my friend who's obsessed with horses. And the only reason I knew what the movie was due to the fact that my sister was a horse girl. So we watched that movie like 1,000 times when I was growing up. Amanda, welcome to the stream. Talia, hello. Generic Glittergoth, hello. Hi, good to see you here. Good news, I've rediscovered my love of Persona 4, and I've been giving my Vita so much love by playing. Hell yeah, love going back and playing those old games like that. I'm so sad still. This is one of my greatest failures. But I did a Persona 4 playthrough on stream, like ages ago, and it killed my viewership. We had like 30 viewers during those streams, so I just had to stop playing it. It was terrible for the health of the channel. But I miss that game. It's so fun. Persona 4 has some really, really fun characters in it. Maybe one of these days we'll have a community that's ready for JRPGs again. Minty, good news, I just woke up and you're streaming. That's very nice of you. Glad to have you here. Welcome. Wild Hearts Can't Be Broken, Xander, is exactly the name of that movie. Yeah, Kim, so horse diving was this really cruel, horrible thing that we did for a while in this country, where we would haul a horse up. We'd have a rider climb onto the horse. They'd jump off of, like, a diving board that was, like, 40 feet tall into a small pool of water. and the horse rider would be on the horse as it dove down into the water. Also, Marble Mom, thank you for the 57 months. I appreciate that. Can we get a little bit of hype and some pride, not only for all the support on the channel recently, but also for all of this good news here. Good news, I got the radiator fixed in my mom's car, and it's ready for the Monday road trip. Oh my gosh, I hope that everything goes well with that road trip. I'm glad to hear that the car is getting fixed up for that. Actually insane, yeah, it was a practice that was done for decades. And they finally banned it. I can't remember when it was. It was like the 80s or 90s, like really late into human history. Yeah, it's a crazy movie. It's definitely like a really interesting movie to like learn about the history of something weird we did for entertainment before Netflix and the internet, right? It's like people had all this time to try all this weird shit. And horse diving was something that people landed on, where they were like, you know what? Cliff diving's kind of cool, right? What if we added a horse to that? What if we did a high dive, you know, the circus act where the dude like jumps off of a 40-foot diving board into like a small like barrel of water? What if we did that with like a tiny man-made pond from 40 feet up with the fucking horse? And it was rough because obviously it was the same kind of thing where horses would get injured very frequently. They'd unfortunately have to be put down because they were bred very similarly to a lot of like show horses and stuff like that. They had to perform, right? We've never really treated horses right in our history to begin with, outside of a lot of what like indigenous populations do. Won't knock what they do. They were much more in touch with wildlife and everything. But horse diving, yeah, was this crazy thing. There's this woman who was super famous for it, and she went blind doing it. Because when she hit the water, you're supposed to close your eyes, and she accidentally opened her eyes during one of her dives after doing it for years and years, and it blasted her eyes. She went blind, and then continued to do it while blind, which is fucking crazy, because I think if I did if streaming one day made me go blind, you know, like my screen exploded, blasted out my vision, I don't know if I would sit in front of a computer streaming again after that. So kind of wild. The resilience of the human spirit is a big part of it, but also like, oh my god, those poor horses, right? Probably so terrified. Gray Lady, thank you for the 10 stream streak. Haven't seen it in years, but it was one of my favorites as a kid. My sister and I watched it a million times. She used to do the thing again, early sign that she was very neurodivergent, that my parents never picked up on. Of course, I got the ADHD testing because I was allegedly disruptive. But my sister would take a movie that was typically like an hour and a half to 2 hours long, and she would rewind the same part over, like 30-second part, and rewatch the same scene like 50 times in a row. And good God, we would watch like an hour and a half long movie, and it would last like 4 hours because she would do that. So that's how I watched that movie. I remember some scenes very clearly as a result, and then I forget pretty much everything else because it's been like at least, I don't know, like 25 years since I've seen the damn thing. There was a band and the horse freaked out. She managed to still get on, and they did the dive, but it was a mess, and she had her eyes open. Yep, there you go. So there's the summary of that. There's a little bit of horse history for those of you who are into that. Still angry that my mom said to me when I was in high school that she thought I had ADHD but never got me tested. What the hell? Well, hopefully you as an adult now can come to terms with those types of things, adjust how you need to. Diagnosis or not, you know, our behavior that comes out of it is what gets addressed most of the time. And it's good to at least have some sort of structure or framework as an adult. So I hope that you're able to like work in your own habits that work for you. I know I do that every day. I have a schedule that I have to like adhere to. A lot of wiggle room in it because ADHD thrives in chaos, that kind of thing. I kind of work when I feel like working. I don't work when I don't feel like working, that kind of thing. Whole reason I'm here right now, early stream. I could have skipped out on it, but I wanted to hang out with the community because vibes have been very good lately. So yeah. Can't watch Finding Nemo because one of my sisters did that. Oh, Allison, you would have hated me because I used to just keep that movie on loop. The whole movie was the rewound clip. I would just watch that movie over and over. When I met Morgan, I could quote that movie line for line, bar for bar, like legitimately. That used to be one of my special talents. I haven't watched it in so long and haven't done that in so long that I don't do that anymore, but I used to know how to quote that entire movie front to back. No joke. When Morgan and I first started dating, we were sitting in bed and we were watching that movie. I was like, you ever seen Finding Nemo? She's like, yeah, I love that movie. It's cute. And we started watching it, and I accidentally started quoting every line out loud, and she was like, did you not do that? And I was like, you know what? You're right. That is really disruptive. I'm sorry. And so that's what ended up happening. And I detoxed. Loy, what's up? Good to see ya. I've gotten tested as an adult, and they're going to work on getting me my meds once my antidepressants are sorted. Proud of you, Generic Littergoth. Love that. Like, truly. Way to go. Taking care of yourself. My mom told me she didn't believe in ADHD. Yeah, Xander. It sucks. Our, like, old fucking parents just didn't get good mental health education. We obviously have a lot of work to do with it. There's some who are learning, though. Like, Morgan's parents are really good about learning about a lot of this stuff. My parents are still a little bit slower than most out there when it comes to, like, opening up to this kind of thing, but they're learning, which is wild because they took me to get tested, like, when I was pretty young. But that was back before they separated ADD and ADHD. So they were like, you have ADD. You're not quite hyperactive enough. And I was like, if only you could see the fucking civil war that's going on in my brain right now, dude. You know? I rewatch YouTube videos as background noise. Well, YouTube videos are great for that because a lot of them are really bite-sized. Tytic, good to see you here. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. My son kept How to Train Your Dragon on loop. That's a cute movie. I don't blame your son for that one, for sure. But it's one of those things where, you know, we're just going to have to break the chains of the cycle that's in place. We're going to have to do the best to make sure that we have better education about mental health. We're more understanding, more inclusive, etc. You know, we generationally might not see the change we want to see, but we can set up the next generation for a better future and a better possibility of being more educated, more emotionally intelligent, etc. So that's what we're going to be doing, you know, as a collective, at least in this damn community. We're carving out a fucking space on the internet, and no one can stop us because we're punk rock as shit here, honestly. No one tells us what to do. Scattered, what's up? Hello, hi. Yeah, hyperactivity can be mental. Yep, exactly, Liz. Mine is like, my outward behavior was normally not this energetic when I was a kid. I often was like fucking almost mute because I got made fun of so much, and I was afraid of saying something that was like ridiculous or too like far advanced, not too far advanced, but like too far advanced in the conversation. I do the ADHD thing where someone's like, I watched the baseball game yesterday, and then like in my head I'm like, baseball reminds me of a round object, which reminds me of apples. Hey, you guys ever had applesauce with cinnamon in it? And people will just look at me and be like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I'm like, oh my God, I have to explain how the fuck my brain got here. That's my ADHD, is all hyperactive in the brain. It's like a fucking, the Muppet Show is playing up in here, right? So that's the way that works. Hell yeah, for mental health advocacy. Listen, Vi, you know how it is. You know how it's always been here. You know that I often, as much as I couldn't hack it in the mental health field as a psych counselor, I miss doing that shit sometimes. I'm glad that I can apply some of that knowledge to my interpersonal skills and how I talk to an audience every day. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of neat. Chat, thank you for all your good news. You're beautiful, wonderful people, and I'm goddamn freaking proud of every one of you, genuinely. It's good to have you here. I say this every weekend, but congrats on making it to the weekend. I am proud of you. Truly, genuinely. Sounds cliche as fuck. Wow, lip service from a streamer. Wow, parasocially making me feel good. Who the fuck cares? I don't care if that's how you interpret it. That's a you thing. I'm sincerely saying to you, not just to be nice, I am happy you're here. You made it to the weekend. You are contributing to this community. You're contributing to a better future for people. It's what we fucking acknowledge. All right? This community would not be the same without every single one of you. Don't ever forget that. Your input, your vibes, whatever it might be, it helps balance out, you know, people who might be unlike you in this community, who might be very different from you. It's just the way that it goes in the world. Balance is key, and you bring that to this community. We got so many different perspectives on things. It's dope as hell. While people are staying respectful and kind and mindful of each other. And if you're not mindful, we kick you to the fucking curb. It's really that easy. It's been very easy to, like, ignore people who ignore me or annoy me recently, or just straight up kick them out. Keep the safe vibes of the community as much as I can. So very excited, like genuinely very, very excited to have all of you here tonight. We're going to be doing just chill yapping Power Wash sim. So welcome on in. I think I'm about to finish the Back to the Future DLC here. And then once this is over, I think there's some special levels. Quick moment for hashtag Adge, by the way. Thank you so much for being here tonight to listen to me yap over Back to the Future Special Pack DLC for Power Wash Simulator, sent to me by Square Enix. It's available now on PC, on console, you name it. Go out, get it. It's fun. I've been enjoying it. I'm here again. Sorry I got a call. No, don't apologize. Listen, real life comes first. Yeah, Pop Nemo's in the chat. Yeah, like Melanie's doing. Pop Nemo's in the chat for a good yapping stream here tonight. See how this community is very kind and considerate of others, very mindful, very demure, very cutesy. We do our best here. For sure. Like, genuinely. For sure. It's good to see you after a while. Usually stream after I go to bed. I know you're so old now. That's what it is. You're so fucking old now. Yeah, listen. Most of you have real lives, and I won't lie, I get happy when people from this community, like, graduate, and they're, like, they graduate from the community where they're, like, I have, like, a real job and, like, stuff to do. I love your content still. I'm always going to support you, but, like, I can't make it to stream at, like, fucking 11 p.m. And I'm like, yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad that you have, like, a life and you're out there, like, doing cool things that you probably worked really hard to achieve. It makes me super happy that not everyone who encounters my content is, like, mentally cooked afterwards. Like, I'm glad that some of you are going off and doing some cool shit. Been at my job for 7 years now. It's been so long. I know! You've been old forever. You know? I watched you get the job. Yeah, you've been old as fuck. Forever. Val, what's up? Good to see you here. It's like your kids are leaving the nest for the first time. I bring it up all the time. Out of, like, anyone who's passed through this community... And I've talked to Shira about this before, but Shira feels like my child, like, just has the same sort of vibes. At the very least, like, younger sibling vibes. And every time they come back to a stream and they're, like, giving me an update about cool shit they're doing, I'm like, I'm so proud. I'm so proud of my kid. Oh, my God. Like, I want to, like, show up at, like, the graduation and, like, be like, I'm taking you out to dinner, and, like me and Morgan, me and your mom are taking you out to dinner, and we're paying for everything. Order whatever you want off the menu, you know? I just pull up the stream while at work. Rainy day, you and so many others, I hope you're not risking your employment, because, good God, this content cannot be explained to anyone who lives any sort of normal lifestyle. But thank you for being here. I hope that you're enjoying it. I hope it's good background vibes for life. So, really appreciate the working people who still make it by, but please don't risk your employment for this absolute monstrosity of content funnel. Whatever it is. I'm homebound with chronic illnesses, so I'm always here. My old boss is selling the business, so I'll probably never get better enough to work there again before she's gone. Well, hey, that means bigger, better horizons in the future. You'll find something that's meant for you in your current conditions. I love Shira. Shira's literally the best person I've ever met in my life. Shira is younger than me, and I want to be like them when I'm older. Shira is so fucking cool. I tell Shira all the time that they are, like, punk rock as shit to me. Like, they just embody, like, the idea of, like, who the hell cares what other people think? Just do what you want to do. And put some faith in yourself doing it. Even if you're not 100% sure. Even if you're not 100% self-assured. Try something different. Get a little bit weird. Don't be afraid to cringe at stuff down the line as long as you in the moment try something. That's the shit that Shira embodies to me. Don't ever tell them I say this stuff. I can't let them get a big ego because they're cool. All right? Hope someone talks about me the way y'all talk about Shira. Guaranteed you got someone in your life who does that. And maybe they're bad at emotionally communicating that stuff in the moment. Like, for instance, like, my best friend, I fucking love him to death. We've known each other for 30 years, right? Like, we have been best friends forever. Since the dawn of time, since the dinosaurs roamed the fucking earth. I cannot get an emotional sentence out of the guy to save his or my life. I've seen him through some really tough times. But I'll let you know, like, sometimes those dynamics just exist. And even if things aren't verbalized, pay attention to people's actions. You know, I remember the last time he was having a rough time and he was going through this big emotional sort of moment where I was like, hey man, you gotta admit this about yourself. You're great. I fucking love you. Like, I fucking love you, and you deserve to be loved, and you deserve to say that shit out loud, bro. And he was like, I just really can't, man. I can't. And I was like, I get it, dude. Life is hard, and also being socialized male fucking blows in the world. But like, it's one of those things where, you know, he leaned into me when I hugged him, and I went, this is him acknowledging, I heard you, I feel what you have to say, and I appreciate that you have that vibe towards me, that you have that support. You got my back, man. And it's not like he's emotionally constipated and like toxic masculinity. It's just like, some people have a harder time expressing themselves, and it's okay. So if you haven't heard a friend say that, well, how long has your friend stuck by you? How long has your friend, you know, gone to bat for you when things actually have gotten tough? Even if it's like, hey, you had a rough day, come on over. Let's watch some of our favorite movies and get fucking ice cream and whatever. That's their way of like maybe non-verbally saying those types of things. So there you go. I was playing Dale and Dawson, stationary with friends, and they kept firing me immediately. Rude. Wait, what's that? I don't even know what that is. Is that a game? So, you know, is that like a thing? I was about to make a comment about all the dude, man, and bro until you mentioned being socialized as male. Yeah, I grew up in male society. Also, I go by any pronouns. I don't give a shit about dude, male, and bro and stuff, and man and stuff. If my friends, even if I'm in full femme mode, I know the friends that I have in my life because I've gotten to choose them. Got my back on that shit. I don't give a shit. I'm not the type that I get thrown into like a tizzy. This is not me being a pick-me, by the way. But like, when someone's like, bro, you look so good right now, and I'm in a full face, I'm like, thank you, dude. Appreciate it, man. My personal stance on that stuff is I just vibe. I'm still me at the end of the day. I don't give a shit how people refer to me. Tay, what's up? Good to see you here. That's how my best friend of 21 years is with me. The day I moved back to Illinois, first time we would be more than 10 minutes apart. We hugged for the first time, said, love you, dude. I tell my friends I love them all the damn time. It's one of the most important lessons I've learned. I know it's a hard sentence to say. It's a hard sentence to trust. But the people that I have in my life, I chose them. I've cut off friends because we haven't seen eye to eye on shit and they fucking suck. But the people I have chosen to have around me right now, I chose them for a reason. They're around me for a reason. Because I'm an adult who gets to make those choices for me. I can be picky with friends. I've had enough people try to get close to me who suck. I can be very picky with friends. So if I'm someone who talks to you in general, like, you know, via text or DMs or whatever, there's a good chance that I think highly of you. So yeah, but I say I love you to those people all the time. Whenever I fucking can, I say I love you. And I have friends who just don't say it back, and that's okay. I'm not gonna out them, but there's a lot of people who are very close to me that, especially like in content, who just are incapable of saying it. Again, socialized male, terrible at expressing themselves. It's just the way that it goes, unfortunately, in that subculture. We're trying to break that, like I talked about earlier. Better mental health awareness, better socialization skills, better emotional intelligence. That's what we do. That's the fucking chain we break, guys. It's easy. Being related by blood is no excuse to treat me like crap. I'll kick your ass to the curb. Val, I've cut off family before. I got a whole bunch of fucking scumbags on one of the sides of my family that I have completely cut off for just being fucking losers. So I feel you. It's a hard thing to do, but sometimes it's just necessary, you know? I love my girlies. They were my bridesmaids for a reason. I'm like the wife guy for those women. I'm a lot closer to my femme friends these days than I am most of my mask friends, but like, I don't know, that's just the vibes that I feel mainly. I bro out with my guys every now and then. Fuck, I play Overwatch with Jordan and we just go into dude mode where we scream at people to get better at the game. But when it comes to meaningful back and forth in conversation, most of them are my femme friends. You know, when I talk to Ashley, like we end almost every single fucking conversation with like, "Oh my god, I love you so much." You're so funny. You're so fucking great. I'm so fucking proud of you. I love you. I love this for you. Emotions abound. I'll never not tell my friends I love them because I love them so much. Yeah, and also, not to be morbid, not to be too cliche, but you literally do not know when you won't talk to someone again. When the last time you talk to someone, or the next time, I should say, you're going to catch up is. It could be years down the line. But it's really nice to leave a conversation and be like, wow, that person said that they love me. That I've welcomed into my life in like this really vulnerable way. This rocks. I'm going to think of them fondly like that every single time. Like, that's the vibe for me. All my other friends, I say it constantly because I believe it's so important. My best friend and I have always had that straight male silent understanding. Yeah, I also like try to break down the barrier and the stigma because, again, there is this weird stigma in dude culture of like, oh, you saying you fucking love your boys? What's next? Kiss them on the mouth? Yeah, fuck it. Kiss them on the mouth. Who cares? But outside of that, it's just like destigmatize that shit. Love is something that's universal. It doesn't have to be inherently linked to sexuality. I think that's fucking ridiculous. You got a fucking caveman brain if that's what you believe. I'm sorry. Sometimes I feel like I can be flippant or dismissive in unintentional ways, both because of my autism and who I am as a person. So I always try to remind my friends as much as I can that I genuinely love them and appreciate them and find their presence enjoyable. Fuck yeah. And you do that in your own way. You don't have to technically say it, the phrase of I love you. Again, like I said, my best friend does not verbalize shit that often. He's just a dude. I fucking love him to death. We've known each other forever. Him and I know things about each other no one else will ever know. But when we're hanging out, when we're talking about shit, laughing at each other's jokes, whatever, I know where the vibe's at. Kissing your friends is in. Shira, everyone be quiet, by the way. Don't say anything that we said about Shira. Shira, welcome to the stream. So good to have you here. Welcome, welcome. So nice to see you. Always. Yeah, don't question it. Don't worry. You're fine. Even if I don't say directly, I love you to someone, I try to show how much I care about them as much as I can. Yeah, fuck yeah, exactly. What's all that about? I don't know. In it. I don't know, in it. There you go. You're getting some love from the chat there. That's great. Were y'all gossiping? Maybe. Yeah, Mwada, all the homies with permission only. Yeah. Yeah, like fucking, I don't know. Morgan and I have a printed out picture of Ethan and me kissing. In our kitchen. Like, dude. For me, words and actions need to match. It's easy to say the words, but not really mean them. I mean, I have I have an understanding where some people do one or the other really well. Everyone's very different. Because I always want people to be understanding about my ADHD sometimes makes it seem like verbally I don't give a shit about people. But man, I'm going to follow through on some of that stuff. Or vice versa. Sometimes I'm going to do something I think means a lot to someone else, but maybe verbally I didn't express it very well because I'm ADHD as fuck, right? So that's something where I give a little bit of wiggle room. But obviously, yeah, if there's like a pattern of someone being kind of shitty, then you don't want to have that vibe in your life. What in the darn hell? What in the darn Sigma? Listen, Sherry, you'll never know. Except Zan is a fucking... Oh, my God. Snitches get stitches. That's all I'll say in Minecraft. That's all I'll say. I lived in Jacksonville Beach. You don't want to test that. Snitches get stitches. I lost a friend unexpectedly my sophomore year. I'm so sorry to hear that, Melanie. High school, it's changed my perspective forever. I make sure to tell my friends I love them all the time and make sure we take pictures together and spend time together. That's something I'm so bad at. I need to get better at taking pictures with friends. But when I see friends these days, I normally take at least one picture with them. If they're like an online friend that I like traveled to go see or something, or they traveled to come see me. That is one of the things that I do. Because I experienced loss pretty early in my life. So I feel that, Melanie. Condolences to you, but I'm glad that it's made you a more beautiful person. That's such a wonderful way to live through the memory of someone else. It's great. Don't let this guy find out about VODs. VODs don't exist. They can't hurt you. They're not real. It's a government conspiracy that was invented to sell more VCRs back in the day. And now that we have the internet, it's it's something that it's meant to sell more Twitch accounts. It's a big conspiracy. I know a lot of you were raised in households where you believed otherwise, but I'm letting you know, VODs are, they're toxic. They were created based on a hierarchy that was imaginary and made up by people who want you to watch more VODs. Believe it or not, VODs do serve the VOD industry more than you. I'm letting you know. Sorry to break the news this way. Like, I'm very, very sorry to break the news this way. So, yeah. Yeah, no, Vi, I feel you. I mean, that's something like me and everyone that I'm close to, like, I've called in. A lot of friends I've called in on and been like, hey, what did you mean by this? Or like, hey, are we cool right now? And 99.9% of the time, things are chill. Some of my longer friendships, every now and then, we're like, yo, let's work through this shit. There's something funky going on. Something weird in the air. You know? Like, I'll talk to a friend, and they'll be like, dude, it's not you. I have all this crap going on. I'm so sorry, though. I didn't mean for this to come across that way. Because here's the other thing. The comorbidity between someone with a neurodivergent issue, like me, and rejection sensitivity. Hand in fucking hand, dude. Doesn't matter how long you've lived on the earth. It's a hard thing to get over. It's a hard thing to identify in general. It's why open communication is literally the most important thing you can fucking do. So, as hard as it is, and as awkward as it might make you feel, if you don't establish communication in some form, again, using my best friend as like a case, right? Yeah, many such cases. Even if he doesn't communicate emotionally in the way that, like, would serve me as, like, a love language, all the time, he knows how I feel. And then I'll see him adjust his behavior, even if he doesn't go, all right, because we had that talk, I'm trying extra hard to do this thing. He doesn't have to say that out loud. I know that makes him uncomfortable. He'll just do it. He'll just implement some sort of thing that acknowledges that him and I came to an understanding. And I fucking love that shit. You know? That helps me in the moment feel less of that rejection sensitivity. Or if it is there, know that it's not a scary thing to address. That it's something that we have established in our dynamic of friendship. It's something that is not taboo to talk about. It's not, like, super weird. And that's like how we've maintained our friendship for so long. That's why he's my fucking best friend in the world. It doesn't matter how close I get to anyone else. Like, he will always be my best friend. So, that's the vibe. And we both have, like, weird fucking rejection sensitivity shit, too. So, like, we always do our best to just, like, communicate how we can. And it's not going to look the same for every relationship out there. And that's the thing I always want to, like, remind people of, you know? Tess, how we doing? Hello, hi. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello, hello. I was unfortunately a pretty horrible person to communicate with before I got into therapy. I just never learned, and it caused a lot of rifts between myself and my loved ones. Yeah, Vi, before you got here, we were talking a little bit about environment, right? A lot of us grew up with that, like, environment where it wasn't ever emphasized as far as, like, good, like, it kind of does fit into social etiquette, right? It's like social masking does to a degree. It's like, yes, we can go, I can acknowledge that you struggle with this because you have X, Y, and Z going on. You know, whether that's, you know, autism or ADHD or some sort of neurodivergent tendency. But also, you cannot use that as a fully 100% foolproof shield for anything that you should actually be taking accountability for. So a lot of us had that stuff going on growing up. A lot of us had, like, the issue of just not being socialized enough, not becoming emotionally intelligent until, like, our adult years, not ever having any sort of good role models or environments, like that kind of shit. It's rough to navigate. There's no shame. There's no shame in acknowledging, hey, I fucking sucked ass at this when I was younger, and I dislike that I did suck ass at that. But it's like we talk about, it's what you do with the learning experience of the mistake that matters way more than how you felt about it in the past. Don't beat yourself up about shit you can't control anymore. Beat yourself up about the shit that you can control right now. But know that you're making progress and acknowledge the progress and where you're at in the moment. That's the shit that I like to focus on. That's what keeps me from going insane every night. You know, CJ, yeah, very quick stream. I won't be live long, just as a warning. Open communication is important. If your friend refuses to understand your concerns or acknowledge your feelings, it's okay to take a step back from the friendship. Boom. Nye, great point. Love that. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So, there we go. There it is. Banana Moon Puppy, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Luckily, I feel like I learned how to communicate pretty effectively with people at a younger age, but then that led me to me being the mediator for people who couldn't communicate with each other. Yeah, and it sucks because, like, it's a double-edged sword, right, Shira? And I see that in you a lot, because, like, you fucking rock at talking to people. Like, I mean, you have a very good blend of, like, sincere approachability while also keeping things, like, fun and light and like, dryly humorous. You know, it's like you make jokes within the appropriate sort of scenario that you find yourself in. The problem with that, because I do the same fucking thing, right? It's like everyone's like, oh, Brian will make you, like, not feel awkward when you want to talk about deep stuff. I had a friend when I was in LA. We were at the bar, and she was like, Brian, I just want to tell you, you have such a great ability to make anyone, like, open up comfortably about anything and just, like, talk about stuff. And it's so good to have, like, someone who feels safe to talk to about this stuff and be able to be vulnerable to, who's also, like, not going to take it so seriously that, like, you feel like it's the end of the world. You're still going to be able to, like, joke around and keep things pretty light. And then also, like, make me feel heard. Make me feel like there is this sincere understanding and you want to help or you want to be, like, a shoulder to lean on someone. And I was like, that's really nice. But also, like, there are some days I'm really tired and I don't have the spoons for that. Like, there is, like, really, there are some moments where I'm just like, I got a text from a friend, they're going through a rough time, I'm gonna send them a quick, hey, I got your text, I'm so sorry you're going through that. Unfortunately, I'm like really busy today, so let's, like, talk about this, you know, tomorrow. Let's talk about this in 2 hours. I always try to set an expectation for it. I try not to ghost, because I know that's become very, very normalized for people to just be like, oh yeah, just don't check my text because some days I just can't. And it's like, no, I get that. Sure, that's valid. But also it does feel kind of shitty for the other person if, like, you're like, yeah, I'm just not going to write back for, like, 5 days and make them just sit there and wonder in anxiety. That's poor communication. Saying something like, hey, this isn't a straight up, no, I can't take on your conversation right now. It's more of a, hey, let's reconvene. Let's set an expectation that we can both be held accountable to, both match, know that the door of communication has been left open. I'll touch back when it's cool for me. That also lets you understand that other person's boundaries and if they're good at understanding yours better as well. And that's the way that I do it. I'll be like, hey, man, I'm so fucking sorry that you're going through that. I, unfortunately, really got to just watch, you know, what I'm engaging with today, or, like, hey, is it okay if I just, like, talk to you about this in, like, 2 hours? Helps every time. I've created such healthy boundaries, such healthy environments with friends by doing that. And then the friends that, like, just don't fucking get back to text or whatever, I just don't text them. I don't put my time into them when they're not putting their time into me. If it doesn't serve me, I don't have to fret about it. I don't have to go, do they hate me? I go, they probably don't hate me, but they probably are dealing with something, like, a little bit more pressing at the matter. So I just won't talk to them. I'll talk to a friend who wants to chill with me. You know? So hard being so genuine and humble and having the fattest ass in the world. Hashtag unblessed. I know, a curse. Ghosting is simply the worst option every time. Yeah, it's rough. And it's a hard pattern to break out of, especially because you see, like, people who have, like, big numbers of, like, friends fawning over them and surrounding them, getting away with that kind of thing. And for me, it's like, it's never been worth it to be desperate for friendship. If it's not a two-way street, I'm not going to fucking put time into that shit. There's going to be exceptions where I go, okay, I can give this person this exception. I can understand the extenuating circumstances going on right now. Because context is important. Understanding differing moments that are outside the norm. Identifying that shit, right? But, like, if it's a pattern, there's probably going to be a chance that I'm not going to, like, fucking talk to that person all the time. Because why would I? Right? Someone who's been ghosted by somebody I thought was a friend multiple times, I think that sort of communication is super important. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, Jules streaming when the sun's still up. I predicted people in chat, by the way. My going live notification was, wow, the sun is still up. Or like, oh my god, the sun is still up, I think is what I put. I feel so genuinely guilty when I can't help people or take on the weight of a conversation, but it used to lead me to ghosting people a lot and still sometimes does. But I'm a lot better about expressing when I just genuinely don't have the spoons. Right, and the other thing too is I think a lot of it is, it obviously doesn't come from that other person, but it's communicated that it's the other person's fault. So for instance, for me, oh, I'm low spoons today. I know this has to do with me. I am struggling to get back to any messages from anyone. Man, I haven't replied to this work email in 3 days. I've been going through this depression spike, right? Fucking blows. Oh man, I didn't get back to my buddy whose pet just passed away. Fuck, I haven't gotten back to him in a couple days. Well, I know me. I'm taking care of me. They'll understand, right? Because they're my friend. And there's a good chance they're not going to hate you for doing that, because you do have that, understanding already. You're friends. You trust each other. There is a level of trust. There's a level of sincerity there that probably isn't going to be betrayed by a single interaction. That said, the more you do that, if that's the only thing you do is, oh, I ghost. Oh, the next time you're going to hear back from me is in 4 days. That's going to appear as a pattern. And even if you don't mean it as, hey, I still love you, I just got to take care of me, a lot of those people might internalize that as, wow, they're really not putting any time to even tell me, hey, this is going on my end. I would have been totally understanding if they told me what was going on their end. I would have said, oh shit, yeah, you take time for your stuff too. Good luck to both of us. Instead, they're going to go, oh man, I must fucking suck. And I'm not going to try to put that onus on you as an individual communicator to take on the whole conversation and have to weigh that consequence in your brain while you're going through a hard time as well. That's not what I'm asking people to do or saying is the right thing to do. I'm just saying that a lot of us get really into those bad habits where we go completely non-communicative and we don't remember that there's another person in that conversation trying to deal with whatever reaction we have as well. So that's the way that I try to look at it. Because every now and then I'm like, oh, they'll understand. Because I'm like having a super shitty day and they know why I'm having a super shitty day. I'm going to like just focus on me in that moment. I'm not going to focus on them like wondering if I hate them or not, right? It just, I don't know. It's complicated. Being a human being fucking sucks sometimes, right? But it's all about the willingness of communicating, changing those toxic patterns we have, getting better at talking about things that maybe you raised in a household where they were like, that's a stigma to talk about. Breaking those cycles, like a fucking talk about, man. Ghosting can feel like a punishment to the other person for having feelings and wanting to express them, and it sucks a lot. Exactly. Getting back to the people when you have neurospices can be difficult enough. People who really care about you know that when they're struggling, it can be even harder. Yes, absolutely. Again, there should be some level of baseline trust and understanding where they're willing to give you that excuse. But also those of us who have a tendency to ghost, let's do our best, because I do it too to people sometimes. Let's do our best to break that cycle and do the thing of like, hey, yo, dude, I'm so fucking sorry that that's happening to you. Please know I'm here for you, but like, I just need to like, can we reconvene in like an hour and talk about it then, man? I really got to get through this thing I'm working on, but I will not forget about you. I promise you I'm putting a pin in this. I'm writing a note in my phone, whatever. So that's the vibe. That's the vibe I try to live by. And that's why I have so many friends now, I think. Like, I genuinely have so many fucking friends. And they're great. I have a lot of friendships. I have a lot of incredible relationships. Morgan and I are fucking living the dream together. You just gotta make like a cat, and when I want attention or response, I'll simply scream. I wish I was born as a moose. Wait, why? Because moose, all they have to do to communicate is ram people's cars with their horns, with their antlers, right? That does sound like a simpler existence. That sounds way easier. That does sound better. You're right. Maybe I'm coming around to your way of thinking here. Guys, maybe 2025 we all get cosmetic surgery to become moose. Could be the move. Could be the new meta for human communication. They have awesome horns and they don't have depression. True. Holy shit. Checking off all the boxes I look for, honestly. Move to Springfield, simply become a moose. There you go. They have no idea what capitalism is. Right. No capitalism for the moose. They're getting along just fine. There's still one with nature, which is kind of wild, right? When you think about how many moose these days have smartphones, it's actually kind of wild that despite that, exposure to the first, you know, the like really advanced technology, these moose are just living freely amongst the trees. It's kind of huge. So, I wish I could jump around the power wash. Like the power wash guy, man, my knees could never. Absolutely not. You know what I did? Today I woke up. This is a sign. I know I keep going. Oh my god, chat. I'm almost fucking 40 years old, dude. Right? I didn't feel it until this morning. 2 days ago, I went over to Morgan's parents' house to help them plant some little trees, some little plants around their property. And I used to landscape for a living. Like, it was like one of my jobs that I did for a couple years just to make ends meet. And so I'm used to doing yard work and things like that. It's like something that's actually a really useful skill to have in my day-to-day. I only dug a few holes, like 3 holes. And then I helped them move like this water pump that they had on their property. And I woke up today and my foot hurt so fucking bad. And it's not my gout because my gout's like pretty much 100% gone now. But my foot feels like I broke it in half. And I know it was from just kicking the back of the shovel, like the top of the shovel, to like kick it into the dirt. All I did was just stomped on the back of the shovel like you normally do. And somehow I hurt my foot doing that. My foot feels like it broke in half. I've been doing a project on the rabbit problem in Australia, so I've been wallowing in people of the West have destroyed the ecosystem lately. It's such a rough fucking existential thing to come to terms with, Shira. I hate it. Sorry, my bad teething again. Stop. Get out of there. Stop doing that. Oh, Morgan just texted me. Oh. Elsa just kissed her on the nose and the mouth, apparently. It made my arches... That'll do it. It made my arches worse that way. Yeah, my arches hurt so bad today. Well, just on the one foot. The one foot I kicked the shovel with, too. So I'm getting old. On the nose and the mouth. Let's go. I know. She's such a baby. She took a nap on me. I would have been live like an hour earlier tonight. But Elsa took a nap on me. And I went, I can't fucking... I can't move her, dude. Also, check this out. This is huge. This is actually dope. This is good shit. This is the good. I promise you, this is the good. You're gonna love it. If you don't follow, or if you don't subscribe to my Ko-fi yet, $4 a month. Here's a teaser for what's gonna get posted on there probably later. She fell asleep like this, by the way. Little Superman stretch. Little beans all the way extended. Like, dude, what the fuck? Isn't that cute? She's so cute. She is amazing. That's all you get, non-Ko-fi people. Sorry. She's precious. She is. Yeah, sticking the beans out real far. She's so cute. Anyway, thanks for letting me go on a psychology ramble because, A, I'm in therapy, and I've been working on this shit for a long time in my personal life. And B, I used to do this shit for a living. I used to go, hey, chat, sit down on the couch. Let's talk about what's been pissing you off recently. Yeah, oh my goodness, right? She's so cute. She is perfect. We were Morgan was tearing up looking at her, just hanging out in the living room earlier today, and she was like, she is genuinely so perfect. I'm so glad that we brought her home. She's part of our household now, that we're giving her a forever home. It's very, very sweet. It's very cute. Very happy. Someone ruined the 69 because I refuse. Wait, 69? 69 subs. All in one stream. Chat, we did drop over 100 subs. Boys' night is farther away than ever. Girl week is farther away than ever. We gotta pump those numbers up whenever we can. Don't rush it, though. Just know. Just keeping people on crisis alert. For those who want Boys' night stream and the Girl week content. Just letting you know. Back down to like 525 on subs. Tip goals, though, have been flying off the shelves. Oh, my God. Big runs, big pies. Is Ko-fi the way to give you the most percentage of our dollars? It technically is. I have a better cut. Even with the increased sub price of Twitch, I get a better cut on Ko-fi. Which is wild. Right? So if you're like, hey, I want to support the streams and get a little bit of extra content. I don't do much but post like food and cat pictures over there. But every now and then, like if Morgan and I are traveling, there's like other fun stuff. Every now and then I'll like review some media, like a video game I just beat. Something like that. So you get like a little bit of like a behind the scenes look of my life. Yeah, don't rush, but panic. Yeah, panic calmly. Panic calmly. Oh, Elsa got 169 pets. Oh my God. She's so cute. Personally, like tipping more since you get the full amount. Yeah, tipping definitely gives me the most. So if you tip me via Ko-fi or the link here on stream, that does get the most benefit. And you get to help us earn tip goals for upcoming content. So that's also a benefit. Those two are the biggest. It's just fun to have sub goals sometimes, because people do like working towards the sub goals. And it is neat to like be like, wow, we're getting close, you know, again to like 1,000 subs. Like the fact that we've sat on this side of 500 for the past couple months is really nice, because for a while we were down in 300 and I was like, I don't know if I even can be a streamer anymore. So it's been like really, really kind of people to support what I do. Like, thank you. Genuinely. Thank you for doing what you do. Did I finish? Thank goodness you're here. I did. Very fun. Otherwise you would have seen that tonight on stream, which you're not. So, yeah. Hi, hello. I'm currently at work, but I'm just popping in to say hi. Amy, so nice to see you. I hope that work goes super smoothly. It's okay. You're missing a really short stream. I like that I labeled this AMA and no one asked me a single thing. I just got to neurodivergently ramble at you about mental health and good communication and why I'm actually living the cool person life that I've always wanted to when I was younger as an adult now, because I have friends and get to do this as a job, which is cool. All because of open communication, and I have an amazing relationship with my incredible partner. It rocks. Hey streamer, are you cute? Objectively, no. Fairly mid. But, you know, I'll take mid over having a ugly soul. Right? Welcome to anyone joining. Again, short, powdered wash stream. How do you feel about the Zelda timeline no longer technically including Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom? I never gave a shit to begin with. I'll be honest. Lore diving Zelda is cool, but the way I've always looked at Zelda is even with the linking storylines and lore, the games are standalone for a reason, like easy to play as standalones for a reason. And you can deep dive if you want, but for someone who just plays the games because they're objectively good games, I don't really care. I think it's cool. Like, just have fun with whatever lore makes sense to you. And if it is something where you're like, oh darn it, this stuff is like not counted as canon anymore, I don't know. Still enjoy it. Just have fun with it. It's cool. I like some filler in anime every now and then, or TV shows, where I'm like, man, that was just like a fun, silly thing. I don't take that shit too personally. Or seriously at all, really. Yo, what the heck? Hills, thank you for the chickens!
For cat food or whatever.
That's perfect timing. We just bought more cat food last night because Elsa is obviously another mouth to feed, and Sig already gets incredibly expensive cat food because he's a fucking brat. He does not like the cheap shit. The cheap shit. He doesn't like the cheap stuff. He likes expensive food. Our food here, at least in New York, costs $22 a bag, 23 sometimes. And now we're going through it a lot faster because of Elsa being in the household. I'm excited for the new Zelda game later this month. I'm actually very excited for the new Zelda game. Lloyd, what is this? The ye old Final Fantasy 14, come on. Oh my god, thank you for sharing. Yeah, Sig is a bougie boy. Very, very much. Here's the thing. Kingdom Hearts, Zelda, etc. Silver, I just don't give a shit about the lore in them. I think it's cool when I'm like, oh, I recognize that reference or something. But if I ever play that game, like if I play another like Zelda game, well, I mean, I don't know why I said it that way, like I quit them. The next time I play a Zelda game or a Kingdom Hearts game, I just go, oh, is the game good? Cool. I'm not going to try to piece together these timelines. They are made by a drunk toddler who had a hammer as the only tool that they used to write with. You said ask anything? Oh my god. Actually, you know what's funny? I just got access to my Final Fantasy 14 account yet again, because their launcher blows and it sucks to get into, and I don't know. I don't know if there's like a delay in their servers, but you'll reset your password, it will work to log on to the website, and then it won't work with the same username and password on the fucking game launcher, and it pisses me off every time. And it's what kept me from playing for years. Finally got back into my account the other day. I loaded it up. Oh man, I got a couple hours to play some Final Fantasy 14. This should be fun. Had to update for like an hour, dude. Because I'm like 4 expansions behind. I was so mad. I am going to get back into it this year before it ends, though, but I've started playing Black Desert Online again, which is super fun. But god, that is a time sink of a game. Fuck Kingdom Hearts lore, yeah, for real. It's beautiful, but it's also way too convoluted, exactly. It's a mess. I love the lore videos that are out there, but I'm not retaining every person who got turned into a Heartless and then has a nobody, and how the nobodies have traveled through time and like whatever. Like, shut the hell up, dude. I don't care. It's cool to deep dive, but oh my god, you want to try to make me understand that and then regurgitate it to explain it? You better be giving me a diploma if I'm gonna do that shit. So 4 extensions behind, you have so much to catch up on. Yes, I do, because Heavensward, the patch content between Realm Reborn and Heavensward sucks. It's so boring. It is the most boring content I played in an MMO. Realm Reborn's a grind already, right? That took all my mental willpower, and then when I was like, wait, the patch content isn't even Heavensward? What? So I quit. Jordan and I quit at the same time. That was another game him and I would sit up till like 3 a.m. playing together. And back when he was on East Coast time. He would tank for me. I would DPS, just like Overwatch. And we both quit because we got so bored of the dungeons and raids that were in the patch content. We were like, this is so fucking boring, dude. But I want to pick it up again. I've heard all the expansions are amazing. Like S tier, God tier writing. Every expansion has made my friends cry. And I'm like, I'm ready. I can't wait. I'm so excited for it. If you want to learn your game's lore, make sure all the games are accessible. I don't know how many Kingdom Hearts games there are, but I know I'll never get to play them all. Yeah. And even with the remasters, that's a great point. It's like ass, because like those games when they released, it was like you have to own 500 different consoles and systems and like handhelds and shit to get all. By the way, this game is really crucial to understanding what the hell's going to happen in the next mainline title. But we just named it something silly. I don't know. Like, that's always pissed me off about Kingdom Hearts. And then even with the remasters, it's like, oh, yeah, we put them all on one platform, but to understand anything going on, you have to watch this 8-minute video. Or this not even 8-minute. You got to watch this, like, 2-hour cutscene of all the lore from our weird game that's actually just Sora was a digital downloaded imprint the whole time. But it's going to tie in really importantly to Kingdom Hearts 3, so you better watch it, dude, and pay attention. It's rough. Had a little buffer on my end, but we're good now? Okay. Oh, yeah, I dropped like 200 frames, but that was it. Just a little blip, right? It's such a mess. I love, and this is coming from someone who loves Kingdom Hearts, but yeah. And I love Zelda games, too. I just absolutely will never give a shit about how the games all connect outside of some very cool major plot points. So when they were like, oh yeah, Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, they're like a different timeline. They're like a totally different thing. I'm like, that you guys have retconned Zelda lore since the fucking Super Nintendo days doing that. I do not care. I don't give a shit that got retconned because you're probably going to do it again in the future. You already did that with like a million of your games. Oh, Link's Awakening was actually just a dream, but it actually does tie in, and it kind of has a link to the past, but not really. Oh, man. But then the Nintendo 64 games did. Oh, my God. Ocarina of Time. Oh, wait, man. Twilight Princess, though, was actually what was happening in Link's mind while the real hero of time died and blah, blah, blah. Like, dude, shut up. I don't care. Like, just tell me a story. Give me some good gameplay to stand on. And then I'll pick up, if I get really interested in the lore, I'll pick it up. But I'm not going to take a fucking PSAT quiz to get ready to play my favorite game every time and go, okay, what are the 27 different, things that connect this game to the game that was made 25 years ago? I don't care. I love a good story, but just let me be at peace with, like, the hero needs to save the kingdom. Speaking of Nintendo, I had the biggest urge to play Pokemon today. Gosh, you should, because I love Pokemon. It's so fun. Still, to this day, I'll never get sick of Pokemon. Never, ever, ever. I'm such a Pokemon head. Always. All right, this says this is almost done. Where? Your guess is as good as mine. Also, I need the... I want to try to finish this damn map before I go over to my pal's place tonight. The run board. Yeah. Is this not what I'm washing? Oh, I think I see. There we go. There we go. Let's get it. And so this one, probably same thing. Just shoot it all over. Shoot it all over, dude. My stomach just growled so loud. Bellows motor. Hey, stomach, can you stop doing that? That's embarrassing. I sound like I haven't eaten in days. This means that we are right at the end. Though also 98%, man. Excited. Cab buffer. Isn't the bellows like the thing that like sends the hot air through the train? Like through the engine? Isn't that what a bellows is? Am I drunk? I don't know. Virtual Cat Girl, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Where's the bellows? Ooh, la bellows. That's the bellows. Bellows motor. Oh, okay. Da Vinci? There we go. The furnace. Thank you for the 5-stream streak. Also, I appreciate that. For AMA, speaking of Pokemon, you've compared your cats to Pokemon like Sega's Snorlax and Plinko as Pikachu. in that time that you had Elsa, is there a Pokemon that she reminds you of at all? Maybe, let me think. Maybe Glameow or Esper, just based on the energy. I think Esper actually has the eyes more. And then also, maybe like a little bit of Snom energy just for the all-white snow vibe. Because Snom is so cute. I love Snom. But like, Glameow has sort of like the attitude. Esper has the eyes. Snom has the white just little guy vibes, right? That Elsa has. She has like just little guy vibes, which I dig a lot. What good choices? Thank you. I've had a whole week to think about it. Guys, isn't that wild? She's only lived in our house for a week. That's so strange to fucking think about. She feels like she's always been meant to fit in here. Like, Morgan and I got the perfect cat for us. Like, she really is just a part of the household already. She's so comfortable. And she's just so adorable. She's a little cutie. Like I said, I would have streamed an hour earlier if she hadn't taken a nap on me. But I was like, how can I disrupt the baby angel? It is wild. It feels longer. Yeah, it feels like it's because she was always meant to be with us. Petsy, yeah. Pet my big boy, too. Siggy was so cute and happy to me today. Nuzzling all over me, purring. My big stinking guy. Love my big stinking guy. I'm glad that y'all still love my big stinking guy as well. Just because we got the new baby doesn't mean that Sig deserves less. Some people only focus on the new, the shiny, the little baby vibes. Legally required to stay put when cat on you. Yeah. Yeah, you cannot. It's the law, yeah. Anytime a cat climbs on you for a nap, you can't move them. That is against the law. I'm glad that we all know that. I'm glad that we are helping educate each other so that you don't accidentally commit a grave sin. Be rough, chat. Be really rough. Oh. There we go. Still love Sig, just love Elsa too. Exactly. Y'all got love enough in your hearts to love both the kitties, right? I hope you do. Because it's not like Sig's going anywhere. Sig is still a good guy. He's the greatest guy. Every time, though, I see that there's a TikTok sound that goes around that's like me saying good morning to my like 17-year-old cat or whatever, and they're like, good morning, I love you so much, like when I get back you better be here still, or something. I can't remember what like the exact sound is, but it's someone like talking in a cute voice, and then it slows it down, and it's like, because if you're not, I'm going to K-word myself, and and I'm like, yeah, same. No, same. If I go like to the grocery store and I come back and there's something wrong with Sig, I'm dead. I'm not surviving the scenario. I love Sig. He is my best friend. He's my big boy. He's my happy lad. I will always love him. Forever and ever, always. Alright. Game, where is the cab door hinges? Is that here? Oh, yes. Okay. Yes. I have to be close to winning here. The whole thing. No shot I'm not, right? Oh my god, there's so much. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, that little sign needed a wash as well. I didn't know that. There we go. Cab door hinge. Oh, they're these things. Okay. What was that? Flux field regulator pad. Oh, this is filthy down here. Disgusting. Doc Brown's got to clean this shit up. That's all I got to say. Glad I'm here to see this get 100%ed. Yeah, Mouse, you're joining right near the end of the stream, just as a warning. But it's good to have you here for a proud moment. Very exciting, right? Cab rear wall. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. Nice to see you here. Lovely to have you. Who knows, guys? Maybe I'll come back from my friend's house tonight. Maybe feeling a little bit goofier after maybe talking to Eddie or someone. Maybe we'll do like a super late night crazy secret stream. Maybe it'll just be a crazy time here tonight, chat. We'll see. I mean, tomorrow we're doing infomercials, though, so you get a full stream tomorrow no matter what. Infomercial stream is going to go hard. I know it will. Flux band. Okay. Very nice. Cooling vent. What on the cooling vent could possibly need to be cleaned still? Still getting ready to film quick? Ah, okay. Yeah, you guys got a little bit more time with me. I had to go to CVS because Shark Week came early, and then I almost got into hand-to-hand combat with the old lady at the register. I'm so sorry. That's so annoying, especially when you're having to deal with Shark Week. I'm so in. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Crazy stream is where he just turns on stream and starts streaming and then leaves. I used to do gimmicky weird shit every now and then like that, mainly with my YouTube channel back in the day. I haven't done that in a while. I don't know if people like meme videos like that. The closest thing I did to that was April Fool's Day this year. I did an actual paint drying video because I was like, you all have told me you'll literally watch me watch paint dry. And so I just did that for like 15 minutes and did running commentary the entire time. And that was the YouTube video that went up in April. Play a jump scare and leave? No, I'd never do that to people. That's shit. I don't like when people do that. Because that's not funny. A prank to me needs to be like both parties can laugh about it. Just jump scaring someone is like a dick move. Where is... Like, genuinely, where the fuck is this dirt? My doggy. Where? I'm mad. Rage game. Hello? Brother, I desire the dirt. I'm getting the ladder. It's good for you if you drink a lot of it. Wait, anyone want some of this asphaltum ground I'm currently using on this copper plate? There's a Roblox game called Watch Paint Dry? No way. That's so funny. That YouTube video is funny though. I'm glad you think so. I just rolled out of bed and recorded it too. That's like me actually in like my unwashed, like very little sleep gremlin vibe in that video. I overlooked the dirt 5 times. Well, at least I didn't make it 6 times. So how's that? Drive rod. Sorry. Dude, I don't know trains. I'm not that guy from TikTok. What? That's the drive rod. Okay. I was like, where am I going to be looking for this thing? T-Pain requested at the wedding, thinking about Go T-Pain. Eliza, God, is Go T-Pain going to haunt me forever? I hope so. Honestly, that was one of the funnier things my brain did. She drive on my rod till oh my God. Magnetic field control system magnets. I'm assuming that's these. Sure. It's gonna be over here. Run board flux bands. 1.21 gigawatts! Oh, it's this one. It's this one. Smile, smile, smile. Bad horror movie, by the way. Not T-Pain. I'll be singing That's How We Ballin' all day. I'm a big fan of, well, honestly, any of the old school bangers from back when I actually still used to club. Run board flux bands. Last thing, right? Wait, tachyon pulse generator support. Never mind, I lied. I'm full of shit. I'm an asshole. But what's a run board bands? What do you mean, bro? Good lord. T-Pain's streaming right now? Damn. He's a funny streamer. He's an entertaining dude. Oh, here we go. Run flux board. I'm running this flux board. I sawed this boat in half. Oh, there's dose. I see. Brother, what could you mean by this is not getting this? I just try to spray the ground, I just realized. Like down there, I thought that was dirt. That's the ground. Brother! Whermst! Whermst is the dirt! Is it just I have to spray it harder because it's metal and it's like rust? Oh, it's way back in there. I got it. I flammed my penis in the car door. Why did I read that? I flammed my penis in the car door. As autistic, I fucking love trains. I mean, trains are pretty cool. Anyone who's anti-train... Well, this is a weird thing to say on the internet, but I guess I started the sentence. Come on. What are you thinking? What do you love? Cars? What do you love? Traffic? Weird. Listen, I had to finish the sentence, okay? Also. Job complete! It kicked me off the train. Go, train pain! Ooh, it's so warm under here. Get out of here! That's right, I don't want to see your face again, bitch. Oh. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Ah! That's how the movie ended. Took my ex to a train show once. If y'all don't know, they exist. They're cool. Yeah, guys. I know this might be the first time some of you have been hearing about trains, but they're pretty neat. Just telling you. Men who post cars and fish on their dating profile are red flags. Oh, truly. Guys, that was it. That was back to the... Guys, we went back to the future. That was a short DLC, honestly. Cool. I have to buy Warhammer 40k. Not only am I a big fan of Warhammer 40k, but I'm a big fan of this game, so best of both worlds. And then I gotta beat that before Shrek comes out. But we got seasonal specials. Clean the cruise ship? Don't mind if I do, dude. What? Let me play the ship. Wait, I have to buy this? Get out of here. Why did that open the Steam launcher? Do I have to download this? Available for purchase and download. Well, don't say that it's new like I own it. Oh, download it. Yeah. Yeah, Steam's installed. Yeah. I'm saying yes. Download the game for me. I want to download this map. Girls who post fish, though, now we're talking. love model trains. I used to play with model trains as a kid. Someone named French Bob wants me to clean Santa's workshop. Let's do that at least. Why not? That's there. Yeah, no, Mouse, I mean, that stereotype exists for a reason. There's so many just unbelievably cringe male specimen who care more about cars than they care about human rights. There's just too many of them. It's tough, yeah. Yeah, French. All right. French Bob says it was Christmas Eve, a night we look forward to for one special reason. Who cares? Who gives a flying fruit basket? You know what I'm saying here? Giant ornament. Guys, this is the perfect time of year to do this. Perfect time to do this map. I feel like this is really fitting. This is actually really kind of a cool map. Kind of a neat map. Nice. Nice. I like this. This is going to take a long time to do, and it will be good to just chill with while Morgan's doing her videos. It's Christmas in July, except it's not Christmas and it's not July. True. You could say this mess is a nightmare before Christmas. Oh my god, Arju Spark, hello, hi. I guess you could say that, right? I had a couple coworkers last year who were the second kind of car guy, and they were the greatest. They just really loved their crunchy old cars and were just very autistic about how cars work, and it was endearing. Right. Dudes, however, who are like... I mean, we don't even have to get into it. I don't have to give examples of the most cliche behavior on the internet, right? And they're always the guys who, like, they can't help themselves. They have to, like, talk about how a woman looks. They'll have to either transvestigate a woman, or they will have to, like, make some comment of, like, oh, her cheeks are so saggy or something. And it's like, bro, I want to see the picture. You are 32 and you look like you're 55. Shut the fuck up. Every time. I'm sure you're an awesome specimen of, like, genetics, if that's the criteria that you judge people by. Let's judge you by those. Every single time. It's always like the most mid dude I've ever seen in my life making that kind of commentary about women and about femmes and about anyone. And it's just like, shut up, man. Looks aren't everything, and it's weird that you're talking like you're an expert in that department because you look like a fucking thumb. You look like you super glued your hands together as an adult because you weren't smart enough to understand what super glue does. And then you ate the glue off to get out of the conundrum. Say it louder. That's my vibe, is I will never make I'll never make someone feel bad about something unless they come at me for that thing. You know, I've had people be like, especially in recent years, like, oh, you're so, like, you're irrelevant. Like, who the fuck cares about, like, an irrelevant YouTuber or something, right? And I'll be like, show me your 40,000 subscribers on YouTube, dude. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. You talk about the best Call of Duty builds to 14 people a day? Cool, bro. That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. Thanks. That's not even true. Shiro, watch the VOD later if you really want to. You shouldn't. It doesn't exist, actually. You know what? Don't watch the VOD. We can't have you getting an ego. Ever. Ever, Shira. There's a reason that since I started making content, though, my demographic has always skewed to literally, it's like 90% femmes, people who identify as femmes in their analytics, like age like 18 to 35. Nowadays, it kind of skews upwards. It's like maybe like 21 to like 40, which is fine. I think that's like a good age range to watch me. But like, I've always been outspoken about this shit. I've always wanted to like put people in their place. If you're a bully, you get bullied back by me. That's the way that it fucking works, man. Dirt sensors glowing? Yeah. Watch this. Flashbang. Ah! It's insane. Same. Yep. Same. Bullies are Fs, yeah. F-tier human beings, every time. And normally, most of the time, it's like if they just had a brain and they put 2 and 2 together and went, oh my god, I'm really mean to people because my dad was, like, super mean to me growing up, and then, like, the football coach, like, bullied me growing up, and, like, all my peers, like, said that it was, like, stupid that I liked Aladdin. Like, they would maybe, you know, connect the dots and change and go, wow, it's actually so easy to, like, figure this shit out and not be a dickhead to others and work on myself instead. You know? I don't even have to bully you to get bullied by you. Well, that's because you have the, I've been here too long card going for you, okay? I give everyone, yeah, give me my money. Here, give me your money. Yeah, Chuck, give me your money. Come on. What the hell? Don't you want Girl Week? Don't you want Boys Night? Don't you want me to become toxically masculine so that you can see what I was like in college? I give everyone baseline respect on arrival, but the moment that you give me a reason not to be nice to you, I will not be nice to you going forever. My thing is like, people can learn from mistakes, but there's a limit to that. When certain lines are crossed, you're going to expect me to probably make fun of you for the same thing that you just made fun of someone else for. It's always going to happen. I don't talk about fucking money. I don't talk about, like, clout and shit outside of, like, joking with you. Like, chat, I need you to give me more clout. I need you to give me more money so that I can buy more Taco Bell. Like, shit like that, that's, like, silly, haha, stupid, who the fuck cares, right? And sometimes you guys have watched me get uncomfortable even making those jokes. As silly as those are, even though there's people out there who straight up are just like, no, guys, you have to give me money. So I know I'm not, like, the worst on that level of stuff, but I still get paranoid about it, right? But the moment someone fucking tries to talk shit on me about some stupid metric that they heard about in an Andrew Tate podcast that doesn't make sense, I'm going to dunk on that motherfucker so much about that stupid thing. Oh, man. Man, you're making fun of me because to you, I look like a beta? Guess who's been in a really happy relationship for a decade and a half? You talk to your hand every night, bro. Shut the fuck up. You know, like, it's, like, that's, I won't flex those types of metrics or those types of accomplishments until someone brings that into my wheelhouse, and then it's done. Gloves off. Not gloves off, actually. It's, I snuck the Acme anvil that you see in cartoons into my boxing glove, and I'm punching that person in the face as hard as I can, so that they never step to someone again. They second guess themselves because they go, oh my god, I got viscerally destroyed. And most of the time they're too stupid to really internalize it, but every now and then I've made someone just be like, man, I fucking suck. And I'm like, yeah, you do. Now stop fucking sucking. It's nice to get bullied by someone I genuinely know. Doesn't mean it maliciously. The autism caused me to not pick up on getting bullied sometimes. Yeah, no, same here, Vi. I was bullied so hard when I was growing up. I get it. And again, we talked about rejection sensitivity earlier. It's a whole fucking mess when you got all the different sort of cues going on in your brain, right? I'm as nice to people as they are to me, but if they're being blatantly disrespectful, I immediately go mom mode. Like, is that really appropriate? Yeah, and here, God bless those of you who don't take it to my level. We need a sliding spectrum. Don't make any room for hate in your spaces. Like, that's something that I always try to remind people to do, is like, you can't do the, like, oh, they're just misunderstood. That's why they said those racial slurs for 20 hours straight. Like, no. That's like, you can't be nice to those people. You literally can't. You can't make any space. You can't give them the second chance to, like, continue to cause that kind of harm, right? You cut those people out like they're a fucking disease. But there is a limit that, yeah, I will be like, yeah, maybe I went, like, hard, but, like, it's, you know, you can be the nicer person in that, and they'll get both sides of, oh, wow, this person still showed me some understanding even though I was being kind of a dickhead. Maybe it's time to turn over a new leaf. Like, that's the vibe that I dig from those of you who do that, for sure. Shira, thank you for... Shira, I don't know if you can edit that quote, but if you can put that it was a power wash stream during that will give me at least some context, because 99% of the time I read a quote and I go, where the hell did that come from? Oh my god, what were we even talking about? My vibe is Chapel Rowan yelling, "You shut the fuck up." No, not me, bitch. Yeah, at paparazzi. Yeah, first off, fuck paparazzi. I think it should be legal to punch them in the head in Minecraft. B, because here's the thing about paparazzi. I have friends who have had to deal with paparazzi personally. And the vile shit that gets yelled at you by those guys hoping to make you react so that they can get a screenshot and be like, Starlet goes insane on red carpet at the VMAs or something. Fuck those people. They're leeches. They're scumbags. They're losers. Thank you, Shira. I appreciate you. Thank you. It's one of those things where, like, yeah, bring that energy. What Chapel Rowan just did. Everyone was being, like, shitty. I knew that the paparazzi were being annoying. And even if that guy hadn't been sitting there yelling at Chapel Rowan, "Hey, Chapel, shut the fuck up. Hey, Chapel, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Chapel." Even if he hadn't been doing that to her, if he was just being annoying, she is, as a human being, entitled to being like, "Shut the fuck up, dude. Leave me alone. You're being annoying." She has the right to set boundaries. It doesn't matter that she's a celebrity. So when everyone, like, dogpiled and were like, "Whoa, why did she yell that? Yeah, this is why, like, she's going to flop, is blah, blah, blah." First off, she's always been more successful than you, random weirdo on the internet, who's in their weird hater era, over something that doesn't affect you at all, because guess what? You're not even in the same fucking tax bracket. Shut up. Second off, it's like, I don't know. If someone comes at you, you have every right to defend yourself. The end. The end, dude. It's that simple. Someone gets in. I sit here every day vibing out in my community, hanging out with people I know rock. We have a consensual understanding that, like, we're going to try to do our best to be, like, mindful of each other and chill and, like, fucking have a good time. Keep vibes good and whatever. But if someone enters into I can't control the randos on Twitter. You know, they can post whatever the hell they want on their pages, unfortunately and fortunately, right? But you come into my territory and you try to do something fucking stupid to disrupt that. Sorry, gloves are off, baby. This is my fucking wheelhouse. This is where I live, not you. That's my vibe. Nye, get some wonderful, wonderful shopping in. I hope it's a lot of fun. Thanks so much for dropping by. Thank you. I think the paparazzi also said, "No, I'm not going to shut the fuck up. She missed the mark." Like, very rude. Yeah, what a piece of shit. What a loser. You know? I adore Chapel Rowan. I really appreciate the way she's been so open about being a queer person from a conservative area. A reminder that we do exist. Exactly. And oftentimes it's out of your control and it sucks. And that's why we got to keep advocating for inclusive spaces everywhere. And why we always have to do our best to communicate and just everything we already yapped about tonight, right? It all fits into the same puzzle. I like that she has been very much normalizing, like, hey, yes, I understand I'm very privileged and I have fame and I have success, but also, you don't get to just talk about me however you want. If someone's being a dickhead, I'm going to remind them that they're a dickhead. Because that's how I've always done things. People did not like me back during the Disney Channel era of YouTube. People did not like me in the 2017, 2018 days. And to be fair, I've softened up my approach a little bit, but I'm still me at the end of the day. I haven't had to change much. I'm still myself. But I used to fucking put up my boundaries all the time. If someone was being a total fucking tool in my chat, I would remind them, hey, you're being kind of an asshole to me right now. I get to call you that, by the way. And people would have full-on meltdowns about me defending myself. Like, hey, that joke you just fucking made was, like, a little bit racist. No, I wasn't trying to be, so you can't be mad at me. No, fuck you. Eat my entire fucking asshole. Shut up. I don't care. If that attracts only a certain type of people to my community, cool. If that chases other people away, maybe they didn't belong here to begin with. That's okay. You want to call that an echo chamber? Sure. Well, how does that actually affect anything that I'm doing right now? I don't care. I've gotten to the point where I'm self-assured enough. I have a strong enough sense of self. I'm just me. I'm going to do things my way. No one has all the answers. No one does everything right 100% of the time. You're probably not even holding yourself to the standards that you set for others. Introspection is good for us all. Yeah, Polaris. Yep, Disney Digital. Holy shit. Getting scouted for that kind of thing and having to, like, clean up how, like, I interfaced with people and shit. Not for me. Anvil Falling Sound. Truly, though. I started interacting with you specifically in 2017/2018. It was fully because you were such an open and upfront person. I'm blunt as shit. I've been diagnosed neurodivergent since I was 7. I'm always going to speak my mind, whether that's on Twitter or it's here or wherever, dude. Polaris era was a wild time. And that's you seeing it from the outside. Boy, the stories I could tell. Some I'm not allowed to still. Some that I can. But oh my god. Holy moly. Disney Digital / Polaris era / Maker / Rebel mode / all that shit. Dude. The tales I have. Truly. Inside Polaris T2. Wonderful. I think a lot of it's come out in the wash. A lot of people were tangentially, especially people who worked for them, were like, I'm just going to tell fucking everybody at one point. I will let you know, being part of it, where I had, like, the Polaris, like, assigned handlers at events and was getting emails about, like, oh, yeah, hey, so we're doing this new thing on Disney Channel and all this crap. I'll let you know, it probably goes much, much deeper than a lot of people realize. Did I ever tell you I got diagnosed with ADHD at age 10 and just forgot the ADHD at work in real time? Case and point together as one, as we see. All the MCNs during that time, very glad it's less of a thing. MCMs were a predatory scam, and I stand by that, and I think that in concept they could have been good if people more responsible with both money, talent, time, and effort were in charge. But the problem is big CEO corporate bigwigs got involved, and they went, how can we bleed these creators dry? How can we bleed their fans dry? How can we make it seem like it's for the benefit of all of them? The benefits that MCNs had were so small compared to the benefits that creators and fans got, and they used to drive me nuts. And there was an era where YouTube was working hand in hand with them, where it was like, hey, yeah, if you don't have an MCN, there is a chance you will get copyright struck by, like, a video game publisher randomly. Good luck, idiot, that you chose to have this as your job. So, multi-channel networks, yes, that is the one, Sylvan. Those used to be the thing that ruled all of YouTube, and I'm so glad they're gone. Dog shit. Dog shit that allowed CEOs to take more money from hardworking people. Absolute ass era of YouTube. For sure. Ryan Not Lying, welcome to the stream. Hello. Welcome. Warning to anyone joining, I am just waiting for Morgan to be done making TikToks, and then whenever she's done, we're out of here. So, just a heads up, I am not going to be live much longer. Oh, good lord. Good lord. Are you all done?
Give me like 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Like,
Okay, cool. Thank you for letting me know.
Love you.
I love that you walked all the way to the other side of the desk.
Yeah, I didn't want to scare you.
Oh.
Scared me so many times.
I mean, it scares me just when you come in,
Oh, okay.
because I have
sorry.
peripheral vision.
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. You're great. I love you. I thought there was something wrong. Oh my god. How's everyone? We're kicking butt. We're doing the best we can. We're vibing. Big vibing. 2 amazing beans for the price of 1. 2 amazing beans. Chat, thank you for being awesome to Morgan. If you haven't caught up on Morgan's TikTok and, like, Instagram posts, by the way, go do that. She is popping the hell off. She outgrew me on Instagram. She has a larger following than me on Instagram. Go follow her. Go support what she does, especially on TikTok. They pay her there. Just by you watching her TikToks. And she talks about some really cool stuff. If you've ever been interested in vintage fashion. And fashion in general. She does some cool stuff over there. Go check her out. Miss Good News, so I'm doing it now. I cleaned my depression room today. After 8 weeks of my meds. By accident, thank you, pharmacy. I'm almost... off my meds. I'm almost done with a month's worth of laundry. Yo! I'm so proud of you, Vi. I know how hard that can be to, like, get back into the momentum of things. Especially when you lose it. Like, right now, I'm struggling to get back into a regular workout routine, which was not my intention of falling out of, because I was doing so well for months and months. I was working out. I've been in the best shape of my life for a while now. And I took a month off because of my gout. I just could not work. I couldn't work out at all because of my gout. So I'm trying to get back into it. So I'm super proud of you for that good news. Love that for you, Vi. I'm obsessed with Morgan's short form content. It makes me feel inspired to get back into fashion. Fuck yeah. Do it up. My favorite thing about Morgan's content is it is very anti-trend cycle. She'll mention, oh, I saw this trend is coming back. Let me show you some cool vintage clothes that inspired this trend from 20 years ago. And it's more of a reminder that trends are just sort of silly and just wear whatever you want whenever you want. Like, it's okay. Like, oh man, cardigans are out of style? Who the fuck says? Some weird like, person you don't know? Or even if it is a person you know, it's like someone, like, you wouldn't take advice from to begin with. Or it's like, the only times you listen to them are when they shame you. Or guilt you. Something to maybe examine. Who says that I can't wear a cardigan year-round if I want to pull that off? Just fucking do it, you know? Morgan's so cool. She's been punk rock as shit. It's why we dated. She's always marched to the beat of her own drum. She's always been very, very self-assured of who she is. And I'm just glad that the world is finally taking notice and she's finally blowing up on TikTok. We've been in 2 public places now where a group of people... One time we were at Panera just randomly getting food. And we walked by this table and Morgan went to go grab some straws or some silverware or something. And these 2 girls sitting at a table who didn't realize that we were together because, like, I came in a little bit after Morgan to, like, grab a refill on our drink, went, hey, I've seen that girl on TikTok before. I like her TikToks. And I got to tell Morgan, that was your first fan sighting. That was the first time a fan noticed you in public. Because I've had that happen a bunch, right? But it's so awesome to see that happen for her. And then, we were at the Newfound Glory show in Buffalo, New York, the city next to Rochester, at this place called Buffalo Riverworks. So, decent-sized venue, not the biggest one that Newfound Glory's ever played, obviously, but it made it kind of awesome because it was like a nice, intimate show. But Newfound Glory was playing in Buffalo at Buffalo Riverworks, and still fairly big venue. And we got there before the band started opening up and playing, and so it was fairly quiet in there. And we were walking by the like concession stand area, and these 2 girls were walking by, and they were like, "I think I've seen her on TikTok before." And it was so cute. It was so awesome to hear that. So cool to see that kind of shit. Better than going to Darien? Oh yeah, dude. I am fully a Buffalo Riverworks believer now because I never hit that up in the scene in the like mid to late 2000s. I don't even know if Buffalo Riverworks was a thing then. I never went there back in the heyday of shit. Darien kind of sucks as an event. Morgan and I will be like, "Oh man, this band's playing in Buffalo." Oh, it's at Darien. So we like won't go. Morgan would be the it girl to host a clothing swap with. Oh yeah. You have no idea how much shit she has. It's awesome. She basically has unlimited content as long as people are interested in the stuff that she's posting. Which I hope people always are. I really, really hope people always are. I want to see her thrive. I had someone ask me one time, semi-recently, they were like, do you ever get, like, envious of, like, you know, because you used to be someone online, do you ever get envious of, like, Morgan taking off? And I was like, abso-fucking-lutely not. Why would I be? This is a partnership. I'm going to support the hell out of her all the time. Always. I've wanted this for her since forever. My dream is we're both successful at the same time and we can fucking content creator power couple this shit. And we can have all those like cute fan edits made that you see of like Chaos Lords like Michael Reeves and Lily Pichu. Like make that shit a Morgan and me. We're trying to get to be like the power couple. On YouTube. You know, people do that for like Cutie Cinderella and Ludwig and shit. Do that for us, you know? Toxic partner mentality, yeah. That anyone who gets jealous of their partner is a weirdo to me. Why wouldn't you want to be with someone who's like really successful that you can be really proud of and they're probably going to like share that joy with you? Morgan is so happy when their TikToks do well. It's so cool to see. When she has, like, people leave things like, "You're my fashion inspiration," as a comment on her videos. It's so cute. I love that. You know? You have no idea how much shit she has. It's awesome. I need that energy from a partner. It is the easiest thing in the world to support someone you love. If you don't support them, it either means one of two things. Either they're doing something problematic that's made you suddenly go, "Oh shit, the veil dropped. Now I gotta figure out what the hell's going on here." Hopefully you feel safe enough to talk to them about that kind of shit. Or you don't really fucking love them. Those are the two things. If you're like, "Oh, babe, man, my boyfriend loves video games so much. I think it's a nerdy, shitty hobby." Okay, maybe you're a nerdy, shitty partner. Like, a little bit. Find out, like, why your boyfriend loves video games. Maybe you don't get involved in them, but you're like, "Okay, babe, have fun playing games," you know? As long as there's, like, an okay, like me time / you time balance. What's the harm in that shit, you know? There are some nights I'm just like, "Babe, I gotta decompress. I'm gonna play Black Desert Online and get high and, like, hang out in the office for 3 hours." And she's like, "Okay, I'll go take a bath and I'll go read a book and I'll see you in 3 hours." Rocks, dude. I love it. Good communication with a partner is the happiest I've ever been in my life. And like I said, it extends to friendships as well. It rocks. Fucking rules to have friends who support me. And we say it. Late good news, I finally pulled out the stuff I need to work on my art homework. Let's go, Glittergoth. Enjoy the art. Glad that you were able to find all that stuff. Sounds fun. It does. Playing games, little bit of Zaza, you know. Y'all are the cutest. Dude, we've been through it. You know, we've been around for a while. We've been together for a long-ass time, over a decade and a half, right? We've gotten to know each other very intimately, like, on a really, really foundational level. I'm behind her all the way. I'm going to support the shit out of her all the time. I love listening to you hype up Morgan. I wish more partners did. Again, we talked about, like, toxic masculinity earlier in the stream. One of the, like, telltale signs of that in a relationship for me is, like, holy shit. Also, Brookie, I'm not ignoring you, just to warn you. It's just that is a fucking novel, so I probably can't read all that out loud. But thank you for, I'm sure, something that was incredibly insightful and kind. I hope other people get something good out of it. I really, really love hyping up Morgan. I do. And I love that, again, that those of you who are here like seeing that. But I think that it's weird that within the patriarchy, it is a threat to have a femme-presenting partner, especially, outdo you in your brain. Like, being in a relationship is a fucking competition. Are you kidding me, man? The only competition you have is, like, can we pay rent and bills together? Can we go do fun shit together? Do we have enough free time to spend together? That's mad weird. You chose to be with that other person. Don't you think it would be awesome if you're both successful? You have independent successes, and then you get to share in the celebration and the joy of that and celebrate each other. That stuff rocks to me. That is true fulfilling energy. That is how you create a foundation of love and respect and mutual agreement on things. Like, that is so easy to do. Why wouldn't I want my partner to be rich and successful? That shit would rock. If Morgan suddenly gets super rich, I'm not going to be like, "Oh man, guess I'm not the breadwinner anymore. Damn, the boys at the pub are going to make fun of me." Like, dude, if that's your mentality, I'm sorry. Like, you spiritually have a small dick. Like, you are an idiot. You are so easy to fold. Like, you're a little wimpy person. That's what's going to set you off. That's what's going to emasculate you and make you feel bad, is your partner rocks? Why would I want to be with a sucky partner? What are you talking about, weirdo? Fuck you. Like, I'm going to root on my partner every damn day. If tomorrow she wakes up, she turns to me in bed and she goes, "I really don't like TikTok that much anymore. I don't really love it. I think I want to go try to learn how to do the trapeze at a circus." I'm going to go, "Babe, follow your heart. Damn, if that actually fulfills you and gives you, like, good vibes, like, fuck. I'll help you pay for the lessons. Let's go." Why not, dude? Spiritually, mentally, physically, yeah. That's the way that I look at it. Why wouldn't you gas up the person you're with? Because again, if like your significant other comes back from, babe, I got a promotion. I'm taking us out to dinner tonight. Oh my God. And your reaction is, I'm threatened by this. She's not going to need me anymore. What purpose do I have because I'm not the breadwinner? Take your head out of Andrew Tate's asshole and understand that both people contributing to a relationship is good. Because here's the other thing too, is a lot of those dudes who have that mentality, if Morgan wasn't doing anything, would be like, oh, man, I have a deadbeat significant other. Man, my women are so lazy. That's what those dudes always default to. So it's like, which one, bro? Which one do you want? Oh, it's an impossible woman that you invented in your brain to try to shame all women? You're fucking stupid, man. You don't deserve to breathe oxygen. You know? That's the way that I look at that shit. Yeah, there's no winning with those people because they don't operate from a place of good faith or logic. It's like they're emotionally stupid and they're intellectually stupid at the same time. It's ridiculous. You know? I dig, my thing has always been since day one, I'm going to work my butt off because I want to work my butt off. I want to try to have a successful career because I enjoy, you know, the fruits of my labor. I enjoy going, oh, wow, I earned this vacation. This rocks. You know? Why would I be upset if part of that plan is, wow, I get to take an extra day off because Morgan is treating me to like a nice dinner? Morgan just took me to a dinner the other day. I was like, man, I'm kind of hungry. And she was like, do you want to go here? And I was like, no, that's a lot of money. You don't have to do that. And she was like, no, I just really want to take you here. And she took me out to a restaurant. And we were eating. And I looked up from my plate. And she had tears in her eyes just staring at me. And I went, what happened? What did I do? Oh, my God, what? And she went, you've worked so hard for so long, so many years treating me to meals like this. And I finally get to treat you to a meal like this. Do you understand how important and special that is to me? And in that moment, if you don't understand why that was important, where she decentralized herself, and when it wasn't about me like being the breadwinner, it was about me getting to pay you back for your kindness. Like, because it meant something to me to be at this level where I can do that. That broke me, man. That was the cutest shit I've seen in ages. And Morgan, I get to see Morgan every day. She's the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen. You know? Find you a partner who does that shit, man. Lifts you up, doesn't break you down. Doesn't stand in your way, doesn't discourage you. Every now and then, one of us will have an idea where we go, hey, well, let's do this. And we go, okay, wait. It's so much more complicated than saying, let's just do this. Let's talk about this reasonably. Let's think about the steps that we need to take to do that. And we talk it out. But we don't just shoot each other down. We check in on each other every now and then. But we don't shoot each other down. And that's how it is. I love my parasocial internet ants. I'm always going to, again, go, please, you hear how sincere I'm being. This isn't just like get Morgan views so we get more money in our household. This is, I mean, that's nice, right? Especially when like, I don't know, it's a weird time of year. It's like back to school time, so like subs are down and like stuff like that are down. So I'm not going to discourage you from watching Morgan's TikToks. That will then, if you watch the whole thing unmuted, will help give an ad rev play to her, which will then allow her to get some ad rev, and she doesn't take the money from you. All you do is you invest your time, and we get to take that from the corporate CEO of TikTok, right? Their advertising campaigns. But please go check her out. Help her get successful. Please. I love her. I want to see her success continue. She's great. She's kicking ass. My bestie did that for me the other weekend. I went to hang out with her, and I could only afford gas in my tank, not food or stuff we were picking up. She made sure my food and shopping stuff was paid for. Hell yeah, yeah. The friend I'm going over to, we don't keep a running tab at all. It's like whoever's like offers to pay for dinner, pays for dinner. So I'm like looking forward to going over, you know, whenever we leave here in a moment, which we're about to go do, because one of us will order good food. I love you. I hope your TikToks came out good. All right. Chat, this was great. Let me get to 25%, because why not? That's just a nice number. And then I got to get going. Yeah, me and my friends don't keep tabs. It's just, we pick up stuff. Every time I'm out in LA, that's what Ethan and I do. It's like, yeah, sure, he has the money to pay for everything if he wanted to, but it's the gesture that counts. And every now and then I'm like, dude, let me get this one. You know? Yeah, John TikTok, CEO of TikTok. Yeah, that guy. So, that's the move. My bestie Flora and I have each other's backs like that. Fuck yeah, because, like, if we're not here to help each other through life, like, what's the point, man? It's like, sure, I can watch out. I mean, and some people operate in a purely solo capacity, and that's fine. Some people are like, I gotta get mine. Understandable. Cool. As long as you're not shitting on other people or doing things that are egregiously terrible. Like hoarding wealth when other people need it. Understandable. Like, if you're like, I gotta get my bills paid, man. It happens. But, like, why not also surround yourself with people who are awesome? And, like, if they were there for you when you weren't doing that great, and now you're in a position where you can give back to them for their kindness and not giving up on you, why wouldn't you want to fucking do that? Why wouldn't you want to surround yourself with wonderful people who are worth that? Right? Friends who keep tabs, in my opinion, are kind of weird. Like, I'm not making you pay me back for a $20 fast food stop. I paid for you because I want to. Right. And obviously, it's like, if there's a pattern in place, like, every now and then, sometimes calling in is okay. Like, I have a friend that, a mutual friend of ours did that to her, where she was like, or he was like, hey, I noticed that you actually brag a lot that you never pay for anything. And you make everyone around you pay for it. And that was a good call-in, because then she sort of adjusted some of her behavior. But, yeah, most of the time it's not like a personal thing. Most of the time it's like, if you're in a pretty understanding relationship, you know that it's going to be 90-10 sometimes versus 50-50. And you know whenever it's like 10-90 the other way, they'll hopefully remember what you did for them and hook you up, help you out. Community care is epic. It is, though. Our other bestie covered the cost of getting my car untowed when we weren't told how visitor parking at their apartment. God, towing sucks. Sorry that happened to you, but I'm glad that you have such good friends watching out for you. When I have money, I love being able to treat people, family, friends, or strangers. Yep, same. Same here. I donate a huge part of the money that I make every year goes towards charities. Every now and then I'm like, chat, yeah, I kind of need some help with bills or rent. Very, very rarely. But every month I budget for charity. And I just don't talk about it a lot because it's just charity. Who cares? It's an easy thing to do. I don't need to brag about it. And then those big community fundraisers we do for like St. Jude or whatever, those are the moments we all get involved together. And then it's your business, you know? So that's the vibe. Anyway, chat, I got to get going. I'm at 25%. I told the truth for once. I like the special pack stuff. I guess I'll download the cruise ship one soon. I also have to download, I have to buy the Warhammer 40K one. That one will be very fun to me. I think we might have new bonus jobs as well. Oh my god. Wait, we do. So much left in this game. This was good. Yaps and chat and vibing. Hope you enjoyed the AMA that only like 4 of you took advantage of. But those of you who just wanted to vibe and chill and chat, thank you. I know it was only 2 hours. Thank you for hanging out. I'm going to go do real people stuff. But I wanted to hang out with you again because the vibes have been amazing lately. Thank you to everyone. Like, I hope you had a good time here. Jeff, good seeing you. Hope you had fun. Liz, Allison, Mouse, everyone. Talia, Brookie, Hills, Gray Lady, Shira, Juby. Thank you all. Jules, nice to have you here. Hope it was a good time. Good chills, good vibes. Setting the tone for tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a lot of yapping from me because I'll reminisce about a lot of the old commercials we watch. But tomorrow, those of you who don't know, infomercial reaction stream. I'm going to get a bunch of compilations. Some we've seen before, some we haven't. Random commercials I find on YouTube, and infomercials especially from like the bygone eras of like the 80s and 90s. Oh my god, those are going to be so fun. And Long Man. If you, the Re-Education Central for Long Man, if you've never seen that, I have been a fan of Long Man for close to 20 years now, which is kind of wild. I think like 15. And then I reintroduced Long Man to the community like 4 years ago during one of our infomercial streams. And you are all going to get a refresher on what that is tomorrow. Sunday, Selfish Sunday. It's going to be good times. Infomercial stuff will be great. Looking forward to seeing you all there. We're knocking out all these special streams. Thank you for helping me earn them at all. Again, if you want to donate while I'm offline, helps out. If you want to give subs offline, still helps out. But completely optional. We're only halfway through the month. We're going to hit a whole bunch of these goals in the back half of the month. Thank you for making this September so special already. Thank you for everything that you did tonight. Follows, bits, subs, resubs, gifted subs, donations, anything that came through helps me out a ton. Appreciate you beyond words. I really, really do. Thank you for the conversation. Thanks for the lurks. I hope you had a great time. Got a little bit of serotonin out of this. I can't raid because I got to run. But enjoy wherever you go and whatever you do this weekend. Take care of yourselves. You deserve to. Have an absolutely wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it may be for you. Finger hearts as usual. See you tomorrow for some infomercials. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.